Good morning from Tales of Tera.
Another day?
Another adventure. Today we're at Portland, Maine. We're in the old town. Walk through and find out what's here to see.
Yeah.
It's kind of overclouded and the temperature had dropped to 60s.
So why we wearing all this?
So we have our north faces. I'm glad that we bought it. We took the inside out so that we could use the outer shell as windbreaker, and we need it. This is, of course, the Maine is well known with its lobster and crabs and seafood. We have to have a lobster sandwich before we leave here.
It reminds me of my grandfather. He's also a fisherman. Before he is going to fishing, he prepares all these things. It all reminds me. I hope he is listening.
Those who do not know that you're from Black Sea, you should tell them from where.
Jordan to DC border.
Gifts and gift shops, they're all very authentic and it's handmade. And when you go into gift shops, they're all Chinese. We call it cheap China, you know what. So these are certainly not cheap.
Lobsters
Glasses.
Here. And it's not glass, it's plastic.
Oh,
Yeah.
boats.
Future boat.
Yes. District. There are a lot of restaurants and bars in this small stretch. It is the old town, you can tell from the cobblestones. It is probably very lively on the weekends. Petya loves all the trinkets.
Portland Harbor, between Portland and Weymouth, is one of the largest artificial harbor in the world. The harbor was made by the building of stone breakwaters between 1848 and 1905. From its inception, it was a Royal Navy base and played prominent roles during the First and Second World Wars. Ships of the Royal Navy and NATO countries worked up and exercised in its waters until 1995. The harbor is now a civilian port and a popular recreation area used for the 2012 Olympic Games.
It says clearance 6.6 inches. So
We couldn't make it, huh?
yes.
Did you think that our rig wouldn't fit into this ship? What was it?
Yes, I think so. Is it that?
Because it is a restaurant.
Portland is Maine's most populous city, located in Cumberland County, settled in 1632 and incorporated as a town on July 4, 1786, from a portion of ancient Falmouth. On March 26, 1833, Portland became a city. The Indian name for the area was Meshegon.
Yeah, crazy girls! I love them!
After much discussion, Fanny Hardy Ekstrom concludes the best interpretation is shaped like a great knee, referring to the peninsula on which much of the city sites.
Which island we are heading, honey?
We're heading to Peaks Island.
Peak.
We're on a 20-minute ferry ride to Peak Island. It is a local ferry, $3.50 each way, so a total of $7. You can have close to an hour enjoyment of the water and the scenery. Even in New York, we took the Staten Island ferry and it used to be 25 cents, a quarter, but now it was free. We are going into the North Pole, it feels like. Well, when we left our RV, actually we were cool. And I'm glad that we took these with us. It cuts down the wind and it is cold.
Portland was the site of the 1819 State Constitutional Convention and served as the new state capital from 1820 until the Augusta facilities were ready in 1827. The July 4, 1866 fire destroyed 1/3 of the city, including the city hall and much of the business district. Thousands were left homeless. The damage was estimated to be $12 million. With its large population, financial and legal services, cultural and historical attractions, and old port dining and shopping district, the city is the only proper metropolitan area in the state. Portland Harbor is a working waterfront serving tankers, tourists, fisheries, and recreational boating for year-round and summer residents. Ferries connect the mainland to the many Casco Bay Islands. On land, the city is a transportation hub for airlines, buses, and the Amtrak.
Weather turns out beautiful now. There is no wind, no nothing.
But look behind.
Warm.
Yes, but look behind me. It's all dark
it's
clouds.
nice. But here is wonderful.
Now we arrived at Peaks Island and we'll do a quick turnaround.
Once known as the Coney Island of Maine, Peaks Island is now a quiet, residential neighborhood within the city of Portland. She offers spectacular ocean views, incredible sunsets over Portland Harbor, and a laid-back lifestyle reminiscent of days gone by. Though the island is no longer an amusement park, visitors are always welcome to enjoy a few restaurants, ice cream shops, gift shops, galleries, and museums.
Okay, we have an hour on the island. We're just gonna go out and explore. We don't know what to expect, but so many people have left and walking in front of us, so we're just gonna follow them. Sometimes that's the best way to explore, is by getting lost.
Portland is the state's primary center of medical services, with the giant Maine Medical Center, Mercy Hospital, and scores of professional medical services spread throughout the city.
From Tales of Tera.
Another day,
another adventure. We left Newport, Rhode Island. We were there for 3 days.
Lovely 3 days.
A lovely 3 days. Anyhow, today we're headed north. We are going to be doing a boondocking for the first time. We have fellow RVers who have opened up their home to boondocking.com, and we'll be there for 3 nights. It is the weekend. That is why we have chosen that. Usually on the weekends it is not possible to find an RV location at the campsites. That will be the one before the last stop to our final, most northern destination, which will be Arcadia National Park, Bar Harbor, and its surroundings. When we tell people where we're headed, everybody says, ah. So we are hoping we're going to see something. We're going bumper to bumper. It's been about 20 minutes now. We're going into a red zone and into the yellow zone, and it is a slow go. I told Fethiye that years ago, in the 90s, the Boston had a very huge road project. They built bridges, they built tunnels to alleviate traffic through the town. Obviously, it didn't help. Good morning, Tales of Tera. Another day, another adventure. We have just had our very first boondockers experience. We came to a lovely place in Maine, and the couple who hosted us were like our long lost aunt from France. Anne and Harold was so gracious and so friendly that the moment that we stepped foot on their property, they have invited us for a drink. We had hamburgers together in their backyard, and we had just a good old conversation. Two strangers connecting without any hesitation. This was just the most wonderful experience we've had. For those skeptical about meeting new people, you should give yourself a chance. Part of our heart will be left here. We hope that Anne and Harold can join us in our part of the world.
Thank you. You are a beautiful, delightful woman, and I have so enjoyed talking with you and sharing with you and learning from you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for everything.